It is Tuesday, which typically means we're going to do a fun buy or sell segment. Are you ready for that? Are we good? Are you locked in?
I'm excited. Let's do it. And what better way to start it off than the team who you've had at the top of your power rankings for quite some time now, the Yankees. So, buy or sell, the Yankees will make the World Series.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I mean, this just puts me in a pickle here. Either I buy, which means the Yankees are winning the American League pennant, or I sell, which means they are not going to win the American League pennant. I am going to sell. Reasonings, there's a few reasons. The Astros, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox. I believe those teams all have the potential to beat them in the playoffs. The most of which being, and I pray we get this, the Astros and the Yankees in the ALCS. But it's just, I'm not going to buy it because it's just a lot, you know? It's a lot to buy that they're going to be in the World Series. So I'm going to sell it. I think the Astros are still the team to beat in the American League. This could be the year the Yankees knock them off, but until they prove it, the American League runs through the Houston Astros. I'm selling that the Yankees make the World Series.
I'm honestly surprised you sold that, but I think I do have a buy for you next. So, stay tuned.
All right. Okay.
All right, so buy or sell, Ohtani is one of the top 10 pitchers in the MLB.
In all of Major League Baseball, is Ohtani a top 10 pitcher?
Yep,
Yeah.
in all of MLB.
Yeah, I'm buying that for sure. We've seen what he's done over his last 3 starts. Just shows you the player and the person behind the scenes that we're seeing with Shohei. He had a bad start in New York where he was tipping his pitches and the Yankees knew it was coming, so he gave up a bunch of runs. Since that start, 3-0, 1 run given up in 21 innings pitched. This guy also, I'm not overthinking this one, and you shouldn't either. Shohei throws 101 miles an hour. He has one of the best sliders in the league. He has one of the best splitters in the league. If he wasn't a two-way player, which thank God he is, he would be a Cy Young winner already. I believe that. I still think he has the potential to do it this year or in the future. I don't know about this year. But he is a top 10 pitcher in Major League Baseball, absolutely, and it is absolutely remarkable that we can say that because he hit 46 home runs last year. Bye.
All right, so next up, buy or sell, the Phillies without Bryce Harper.
I'm going to sell. The Phillies need Bryce Harper desperately. Yeah, they went out and made a lot of moves, and they can still be good, I think, without Bryce Harper. And for those that are unaware of why this is being asked, Bryce Harper broke his thumb, got hit in the hand the other day by Blake Snell. Just a really bad scene. And Blake Snell was visibly upset and shaken up by it. Just a really sad scene. Nobody wanted to see that happen. Bryce Harper, one of the best players in the game of baseball, a 2-time MVP award winner, coming off of an MVP award, has been fantastic again this year. Already has one torn UCL, a partially torn UCL in his right arm, which is why he's been DHing. And now this happens. He said he would have rather gotten hit in the face again. The Phillies need him. If they were in first place and had already been playing good, maybe I would have sold this. But maybe I would have Phillies season without Bryce Harper. Yeah, I am selling it. Maybe I would have bought it because they have really talented guys, but I think without him, they're not going to be able to make up the ground that they need to. I think they could have held ground, but I don't think they're going to be able to make up ground without him. So we will see. I am selling that. What we got coming up next?
All right, up next, Pete Alonso is the current RBI leader. Buy or sell that he'll win the RBI title?
Pete Alonso, current RBI leader. I believe he's in first place by a good bit. He's got 69 RBIs. Okay, 69. Jose Ramirez is close-ish. Paul Goldschmidt is in that conversation, but I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this for a couple reasons. One, He's on a really good team. I believe that matters. The Guardians are a really underrated team this year. They have been better, but I think that might just be a little. I don't think they're going to be a great team all year long. I don't. Sue me for saying that if you're a Guardians fan. I know this is a surprise for you guys. I don't think you expected to be this good, and it's really cool to see how good the Guardians have been, but I don't think they are a playoff team as the Mets are, meaning that there aren't going to be as many guys on base to potentially drive in for Jose Ramirez. Paul Goldschmidt is another option, but Pete Alonso has a good lead on him. I'm going to buy that Pete Alonso ends the season as the RBI leader. Can we also admire that he's at 69 RBIs well before the All-Star break? That's ridiculous. Where are we going next?
All right, so next up, the Angels are currently 4th in the American League West. Buy or sell, they'll stay close to that division basement. I mean, what do you think about it?
Buy or sell if the Angels finish in last place in the AL West? I'm going to sell that. Look, I do believe they go on a run. I do believe they are running out of time to make the playoffs. They're just too talented to not go on a run and be in that conversation. I believe they finish the year over 500. Does that get them in the playoffs? Maybe not. Probably not. I think the odds are against them of making the playoffs at this point. But do they finish in last place in the AL West? Absolutely selling that. That's going to be the A's. That's going to be the Oakland A's. What we got up next?
All right, last but not least, there are currently 4 AL East teams in the playoffs in the season ended today. Buy or sell the Yankees, Red Sox, Rays, and Blue Jays all make it in the postseason.
Ho-ho! The Yankees, Rays, Red Sox, and Blue Jays all making the playoffs. I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell that. I believe one of the Red Sox or Rays makes the playoffs. I don't believe they both do. The Yankees obviously make the playoffs. The Blue Jays, I think, have a really good chance of making it. I think the Rays or the Red Sox will not. So for that reason, I will sell that 4 AL East teams all make the playoffs. But truly remarkable when you think about it that you can even ask that question. And it's totally fair. The AL East is remarkable. And there really is a good chance. There's a chance that 4 teams make the playoffs. But the Yankees are a certainty. Isn't it kind of crazy to think the Yankees, if the season ended right now, the Yankees would probably finish with more wins than... Let me rephrase this. If the season for the Yankees ended right now and everybody else played out the rest of the season, the Yankees would probably still finish with more wins than a team or two when all is said and done. That's wild. It's probably going to be the A's. But truly remarkable.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.